Hello, everyone. Welcome back. What that was just kind of a guitar boogie, putting to use the five different caged chord positions up and down the neck that I presented in my last video last week. Using the key of E here. And if you recall, in the key of E, those five positions were basically, which would be the E position, D position, C position, A position, G position. It's the word cage starting with E, E, D, C, A, G. C, G. So what I'm doing here is basically, I'm putting the third and the bass on the D position. You know, like sometimes you play a D chord open, you put the third and the bass. Well, you can do the same thing when you do the bar position up. So E, D, then the C position with the fifth in the bass now instead of the tonic. There we have the B note, which is the fifth in the key of E. Fifth in the bass. And here, when you go to the A position, I'm actually putting the sixth in the key of E, which would make that E chord a C sharp minor, right? Because the E major and C sharp minor are relative major and minor. So it is the same, it is the caged position. It's just that I'm doing it with a bar there instead of a bar of the seventh. I'm playing that with my index. And that sets me up for the G chord at the top. So it's back to G, A, C, D, E. Then I go to the A and do the same thing. Here I'm doing, it's like the G position in the A, except I'm using the inside of the chord, the third and the bass. Then I go up to the E, so it'd be A, G, E, D, C. And then back down, A, G, E, D. Again here on the D, still a D chord right there, but instead of that D note, it's still a D formation, it's an A chord. But instead of that A at the seventh fret of the D string, I'm putting the sixth in the bass, just basically playing like a F sharp minor 7 here at the ninth fret before I go to the C formation. Back down, then back to the E. Then I do the same thing I did with A, except starting with a B chord, second fret, double bar. C just up 2 frets. Same thing. A position, G position, E position, D position with 6 in the bass. So, Then the C position. Yeah. So that, to be truthful, is the only time I've ever used those five positions and those five formations to make music. The reason I actually presented that video was so you could begin to internalize just where they fall on the neck in all five caged chords, C, A, G, E, D, where they and where those five formations walk up the neck and playing the same chord, whether it be C, A, G, E, or D. And so the reason I keep harping on this, guys, and I'll get off of Cage a little bit and do some other things here very shortly, but a few of you had asked me about the last video I put out, and how do we use that? What do we do with that? So basically those exercises were just to get you to, you don't have to learn how to play those to speed. That's not at all necessary. As I say, I don't really play that often, if ever. I mean, other than to illustrate it to you, I doubt I'll ever play that guitar boogie again. But it's a interesting way to help you internalize those 5 positions on the neck where you can play the same chord, CAGED positions. So, and once again, guys, this caged system is, once you get the hang of it, it's not just to teach you where to play those chords. It's actually help you tie in chords, arpeggios, scales, major scales, minor scales, pentatonic scales. It all falls right in there at that same position. And basically, all Western music is based on the diatonic scale, which is a 12-tone scale. But we generally use 8 of those, or 7 of those notes with an octave, and in one given chord setting, or well, that's not exactly right. What am I trying to say here? We basically use an 8-note scale most of the time, 7, 8-note scale, unless you're getting into, but then you get into the color chords like the 7s, obviously, 6th, 5th, 13ths, flat 9, 7s, whatever. It's expandable, but it's all based on the basics, boiled down to just like a 3-note chord. Like, that's just taking the E position of a C chord, E formation of a C chord, 8th fret. You could do it here at the 3rd fret. You've probably heard that in some old R&B songs. And I'm just muting it with my side of my hand down here at the bridge there. Sounds a little like the dark end of the street. But anyway, I just wanted to put up a quick video today. It's been a really busy week, so I haven't really had time to do any editing or anything like that. So I didn't want a week to go by without putting something up. So I'm kind of doing it quick and dirty today, just through a different sound rig and everything. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once again, it's Chuck Jones Music on YouTube. And I appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening.